Yeah, welcome in, welcome in. We're gonna be doing a 4 hanger, 3 blaster today. We'll get this set, that there. Welcome in, Bill's Mafia. Welcome in, Carpenter Cards. Welcome in, Hill Randy. We're gonna be doing 4 hanger, 3 blaster for the first break. I got more blasters, more hangers. If there's any interest, let me know what you guys want to see in regards to break. We got plenty of boxes on deck. Welcome in, Doms. Welcome in, Hans. Welcome in, Garrett. Welcome in, Taylor. Welcome in, J-Man, Torek, Rev, Zad. Welcome in. We're gonna do 4 hanger, 3 blaster. Maybe we can bump it up. Just let me know in chat what you guys want to see. Welcome in, Dawes. Welcome in, JVR. Small Town Breakers, T-Biz, Nez. Welcome in, Kyle K. Let me edit the show notes here. So what we got? We're gonna edit that. We'll do 4 hangers, and then Mr. 2. Oh, the camera's falling. Welcome in, everybody. Let's start that out. Go and start auction. In there. Again, we got 4 hanger, 4 blaster in this break. Gonna be ripping a lot of cards to go around. Thank you for jumping in, Fatboy24K2_0. Get you the first spot on the board here. Who's your team? Let me know who you want to pull on this wheel. Thank you for the purchase. Eagles. I hope we pull them Eagles. Eagles. Can we see it? Buffalo. That's a solid take instead of the Eagles, though. Can't really be mad at that. Yeah, exactly. Can't get upset there. Again, if we do hit this $20 threshold, we will get a stash or pass going. Where if you don't like your first choice, we can roll it again. Salty Dog 75 jumping in. Thank you. Who are you looking for, Salty Dog? Bob Arm, welcome in. Toontown, welcome in. Good to see you again. Mr. Shegwa, welcome in. Christian Marr sliding in with the $11 high bid. Thank you for the purchase, Christian. We're going to randomize your team here. Atlanta Falcons. Very, very nice take. All right, we'll get the next spot going there. And let's see. Thank you, jumping in there, Christian Marr with the high bid of 13. This is just me showing off one of my personal high points, the Superfractor for the F1 Chrome product. We do have that stash or pass still live if we reach that $20 threshold at the moment. What did I have on the back of it? Oh, I had that one. We'll swap that out here. Oops. Thank you, Christian. We're going to spin your spot for you. I do appreciate the support. Chicago, another solid pickup. Welcome in, Card Fellas. Welcome in, Trooper. Welcome in, Cheeto. We're going to run our next spot here, starting initial bid of 10. We'll run a C2 pick one if we hit $15, or if you don't like your first choice, you can get your second and choose out of them. J Graph with the current high bid of 17, so he will get that C2 pick one. So Rev, this break I got 4 hanger, 4 blaster. If we want to do a second one, I got 3 more blasters and 3 more hangers. Christian sliding in. High bid get Giants. I hadn't considered that. Is that what's going on at the moment? Maybe for another break, but I already started this one, just doing all random. So we'll just leave it luck of the wheel here for that. Legends and Lyrics taking it with the $21 hybrid. I do appreciate that. We're gonna spin your first choice here. Minnesota Vikings, solid, solid. Let's see who your second pick is. Carolina Panthers. Let me know in chat out of the Vikings or the Panthers who you want. All right, he knows who he wants. That was fast. We're gonna run our next spot here. D Shank 123 sliding in. Clay Dry says no, 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 no. I'm the high bid now. Again, we've been having hot luck with these hangers. I did 3 breaks yesterday. 2 out of the 3 we did pull a rookie relic. 1 for the Texans slot, 1 for the Panthers slot. And then our other hits that I would say were notable, we got a Jackson Dart Pulsar Parallel. I don't know if you've seen what those have been going for on eBay, but it's kind of gross. Thank you for the purchase, Clay Dry. I do appreciate the support. We're going to spin your team here. New Orleans Saints, that's your first choice. We're going to randomize the second time, see who you can choose from. Cincinnati Bengals. A little bit of a tough choice. I know who I would lean to. He says Saints. All right, we're going to clear the Bengals out of there and assign you New Orleans Saints. And let's see. There we go. Bing, bang, boom. Assigned. We're going to run our next spot here. Welcome in Ken Texan. Welcome in AZINOG. Welcome in Remy Live. Welcome in Tim45 if you're still here. We got 23 people in here. That's crazy. Crazy high. Welcome in Vince. How you doing again tonight? Legends and Lyrics currently leading with the $21 high bid. Cougar Eater, that's an interesting name. Robert Rob 83827, welcome in. Razor Breaks, welcome in. Herman K, welcome in. 24 Legends and Lyrics still leading here. We have a lot of great teams left on the board. Only 5 are knocked off. Again, me personally, I'm an F1 guy, so this is my peak piece de resistance for me. But I can't let myself get into F1. That'd be too. I'd go broke. We're gonna randomize Legends and Lyrics first choice here. Indianapolis Colts. That's a pretty good take. Like those Jonathan Taylor cards. We're gonna randomize your second choice here. Hey, Legends and Lyrics. New York Giants. What a take. I assume you're gonna want them. Yeah. All right. Solid, solid, solid. We're gonna run our next spot here. Who do you support in F1 Legends? Let me know. So Big Cat, we got 4 hanger, 4 blaster for this break. If we feel froggy later, we can do another 3 hanger, 3 blaster break. Lot of cards to go around. A lot of luck earlier too. If you click on my profile and go to my Instagram, prozac.ig, I'm gonna be posting the hits from the breaks. It's just been a little. I had to go to work training today. It was terrible. Christian Marr hitting that $16 high bid currently, which is that threshold. So he'll get the C2 pick one. Clay Dry sliding in. Christian Marr back on top. Clay Dry. Welcome in ATL fan. We know who you like. WK for life. Welcome in Cade RU. Welcome in A Horner. Welcome in Jeremy Gann. Welcome in. How's everybody's night tonight? Is everybody excited for the draft coming up, the new season? That's like the official start. Big Cat taking it for 22 bones. We're going to spin your 2 teams and you're going to pick one. Oh my God, I just slid my damn window. All right, who's that first choice? Minnesota Vikings. Solid, solid. Spinning again. Washington Commanders. Both NFC. Let me know who you want in chat and we'll get that assigned and keep rolling. welcome in, everybody. Commanders, Big Cat, appreciate it. Thank you. We're gonna run our next spot here. Do you get both teams or choose one? So if you hit that $15, we're gonna spin the wheel twice, and then you will choose your preferred team out of those two. Welcome in Bayline. Welcome in Salvador. Welcome in Uncle Jer. Clay Dry sliding in with the $10 high bid. He's still in there. He's going to get that C2 pick one now. I'm looking forward to the draft personally. I'm a little bit north of Pittsburgh, so it's right in the backyard. Haven't quite figured out my transportation to get there yet because I'm not driving down. That's going to be too hectic. Clay Dry currently winning with a $22 high bid, but there's going to be a lot of people down there. And then there's a Penguins game. Pirates have stolen all the cones. It's going to be rough. Thank you for the purchase, Clay Dry. We're going to spin your first choice. Welcome in Pump the Jam. Welcome in Lee Jura. Welcome in Clayton. Welcome in Moonman. Tennessee, solid, solid. Get those rookie cards. Randomize this second slot for you. Jacksonville Jaguars. Let me know in chat, but I'm leaning towards, yeah, thank you. We're going to run the next spot here. We're chugging along. We've got 8 teams out of the way. That's 2 divisions worth. 25% of the way done. They are both really, really solid teams. Thank you for jumping in, Legends and Lyrics. I might have missed it in chat. Who did you say you support in F1? Serg, outside of yesterday, we had the 2 rookie relics. We had an out of 50 gold on the football pattern, pigskin pattern, whatever you want to call it, for the Steelers slot. And then we did have the gold out of 50 for the Jets running back, the rookie. Solid, solid. Okay, McLaren. I like McLaren. Can't say they're my necessary favorite, but I don't know. It's weird. I don't really have I do. I like Max. Let me get that out of the way. Christian Marr, thank you for taking it. Sorry if I felt like you were getting neglected there. We're gonna randomize your first choice out of the 2. Welcome in Brady Wade. Welcome in Cassie. Dallas Cowboys. Solid, solid. Dem boys. Randomize your second slot. See if you get anything better than the Cowboys. Kansas City Chiefs. Bit of a Central America decision. Let me know. Chiefs, thank you. We're going to run our next one. Yeah, I can't say I hate Hamilton. I respect him as a driver, his ability. Big Max fan. I'd say I like Fernando. I really can find any reason to support the drivers. Not too big a fan of Russell. Not too big a fan of Ocon. Uh, yeah. Welcome in, Clay Dry. Oh, wait, you just said Chiefs. I'm sorry. I'm Gabe. Welcome in. Oh, you like Russell. He whines too much. Thank you, Factory Sealed, for jumping in. $10 is going to get you one of 23 remaining teams in this 4-hanger, 4-blaster break. We're going to randomize your team for you here. New England Patriots. What a solid take for $10. You can't pass that up. Get those Drake May cards. We're going to run our next spot here. We're closing in on 20 spots remaining. Clay Dry sliding in. Welcome in, Ryder B. Welcome in, Loden. Welcome in, King Viking. Are you a Vikings fan? Welcome in, Bot. Welcome in, I don't know that name, Mouan. Roldy. Welcome in, Joe Ellen. Clay Dry currently winning with the $20 high bid. Again, you're going to get to pick 2 out of the, or C2 and pick 1 out of those 2. Legends and Lyrics slides in at the very, very last second. I had a guy yesterday asking me for football givvies, but like I haven't ripped any of these personally. I was like, the only football card loose I have around is this, but I can't necessarily throw that up for a givey if it's worth like, $5. Thank you for taking that, Legends and Lyrics. It is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 and 4 is what we're running right now. We're gonna randomize this first choice for you, Legends and Lyrics. Minnesota Vikings. Randomize your second choice. San Francisco. Both NFC teams, let me know in chat who you want to take. SF, I respect it. That was a quick response. Not much thought behind it. You were decided already. Clay dry sliding in again. I want to see a helix. So that's the one parallel that I want to see. I haven't got one for F1 yet. But it is just a sick design. The Tecmo, those are, I don't know. I saw some like of the designs. People were saying they used AI, which I mean that's expected, I guess, from a big company in today's day and age. But you'd think they would have looked it over a little bit to see if Buddy had 6 fingers or not. Clay Dry currently leading with the high bid of 17, and he takes it. All right, we're gonna randomize this first one. Green Bay Packers. What a solid first choice. Randomize for your second choice here. Indianapolis Colts. Both relatively close to each other on the continent of America, country, you know. Let me know in chat and we can keep on chugging. We're making good progress, good progress right now. Uh Ooh, I don't know. Colts do have Jonathan Taylor, and he's always a solid card to have. Packers, they do have the Jordan Love cards. Ooh, Golden. Leonard Golden. Um, let me know in here. Clay Colts. Okay, thank you. Got that locked in. We're gonna run our next spot here. Dirty Dan's, welcome in. Welcome in, Big Irish. Yes, he is in there. You're right. On those Fortune 15s, we pulled a couple of those. Those are nice. That's a clean design. Clay Dry currently winning again. He's gonna get that C2 pick one at that $16 threshold. Oh man. Bang, bang, bang. He takes it again. All right, we're gonna randomize first choice here for you, Clay. Seattle, the Super Bowl champs. And randomize second one. Philadelphia Eagles. Solid. You have a tough decision. Seahawks. He knew who he wanted. All right, just a moment. Let me assign you the Seattle Seahawks. There they go. We're gonna run our next spot. Good for you for breaking and not ripping. I have thousands of cards. Listen, it's I have thousands of F1 cards. It's bad. A lot of base. A lot of base. You know, look at this. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's Christian Horner. 7 of the same guy. And I have his auto too. So 8 parallels of the same damn guy who's not even hired anymore. Fat Boy 24K is currently with the high bid and he takes it. We're going to spin this first choice for you here. Las Vegas. We're going to randomize the second time. That's what I have been doing, Legends. I did 3 of the 3 giveies yesterday night. I did F1 75th anniversary, the cards from the hobby packs. Probably throwing up here in a moment towards the end of it, but we'll be giving away these. They're hobby box exclusive for the F1 Topps Chrome product, 75th anniversary. All right. Okay, Vikes, thank you. Sorry, I was getting distracted in chat there. We're gonna run our next spot here. We're winding down. We are easing in on 50% of the way through. We're gonna be ripping in no time. You got any SVG? I'm not sure if I understand that acronym at the moment. I apologize. It's been a bit of a long day. Welcome in TWJ. Welcome in Soda Elite Cards. Welcome in Donovan. Trey Lance first ballot takes it. All right, and you hit that threshold, so we're gonna spin twice, and you're gonna pick one. Houston, solid. Randomize for the second. Baltimore, the Dirty Birds. Let me know in chat who you want, and we will keep rolling. You Lamar, Derrick Henry, C.J. Stroud. Trey. Oh, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think so. Trey, can you respond in chat, please, on who you wish out of the Houston or Baltimore Ravens? Trey, please. Thank you, Ravens. Solid pickup. Next spot, rolling. F1 breaks have been crazy. Yeah. I bought myself a couple of hobby box personally from my local card shops. And then I looked the other day. They were like 375 bucks one day. I went to bed and I woke up and they were 500. Let me check for you. Yes, the Browns are live, Clay, and you are currently winning, and you won it. So again, if you're interested in seeing who's live, you can tap the bottom, and it will show you all the teams that have been sold and the ones that have yet to be assigned. Tampa Bay Buccaneers with the Brady Autos possibility. We're going to randomize your second choice here since you hit that C2 pick one. Dallas Cowboys, Tampa Bay. That's who I would have taken. We're going to assign Tampa Bay. Where'd they go? Where'd they go? Tampa Bay. Assign team. Thank you. Run next. Welcome in Chuck's Cards. Welcome in Drogan. We are at the halfway point. We have 16 teams down, 16 teams available. I'm going to rapid fire who we have left on the board. We have the Cardinals, Bengals, Browns, Cowboys, Broncos, Lions, Packers, Texans, Raiders, Chargers, Rams, Dolphins, Jets, Eagles, Steelers, Titans. A lot of good teams left on the board. Thank you for taking the high bid there, Legends and Lyrics. You take it, 18 bones. We are going to randomize the first option. Dallas. Randomize for your second choice. Detroit Lions. Matt Stafford. Not Matt. Oh my God. Jared Goff. Oh my God. What year am I in? Lions. Nice choice. Run next. Ugh. Can you Raw Dog 420. We got 4 hangers, 4 blasters in this break. Lot of cards. I expect a plethora to go to each team spot. Clay Dry, thank you for sliding in there. $13 is the current high bid. If we hit 15, you're going to get to pick 1 out of 2 options that you see from the magic wheel. Is Clay Dry going to take another one? I'm gonna have to send this man a Amazon shipper. Thank you. I really appreciate the support. It's awesome. We're gonna run this first choice for you, Clay. Green Bay Packers. Very, very nice. We're gonna randomize again. Houston Texans. Let me know in chat and we'll keep on chugging. Packers, solid. We had a gentleman in here yesterday who was a minority owner. He had a share of the Packers. That's kind of cool that they do that. Steelers don't do that fucking shit. We're just owned by Rooney. Hopefully we have a good run this year with Mike McCarthy at the helm, but I'm going to hold out hope. I'm going to hold out hope. Thank you for jumping in, Raw Dog 420. JMG Collects, welcome in Barber G. Big Irish currently leading with the high bid of 17. 18 taking it with Raw Dog. 3, 2, 1. Raw Dog 420 gets it. He's going to get to C2 and to pick one. Randomize LA Rams. Get you that Matt Stafford buyback. That'll pay for your spot. We pull one Matt Stafford. We're going to randomize again for you since you're going to get to C2 and pick one. Arizona. Let me know in chat. Yeah, I figured the LA Rams. But, I can't assume. We all know what that does. Assigned, running next spot. Let's cook a couple more good ones. There's a lot of good teams left on the board. I mean, come on. We got the Bengals and Joe Burrow, Denver Broncos and Bo Nix, or if you don't like them, Mo Picks. The LA Chargers and Justin Herbert. The Eagles with the Jalen Hurts and Barkley cards. The Steelers with the Aaron Rodgers helixes and the TJ Watts. And then the Jets. Big Irish currently leading with the $18 high bid. Bang, bang. Big Irish takes it. We're going to spin your first choice. Tennessee Titans. We're going to randomize again. Arizona. Arizona or Tennessee? Oh, you already knew. Didn't even get it out of my mouth. I said, Tennessee. How do you guys feel about their stadium they're building? You think it's going to be worth the money or look cool? I like Heinz Field, but I don't know. Oh, it's not Heinz Field. Acrisure. He may have had it typed in before the next spin. He didn't care. He wanted the Tennessee Titans. You want those rookies. Lair Heidi taking it currently with his $17 high bid. Clay Dry slides in. Clay Dry 1. All right. We're going to randomize those for you here. Brownies. Miami. We're going to randomize the second here. Oh, Kevin Winston. Cleveland Browns. I know you go. There you go. There you go. That's who you wanted. I'm not even gonna ask, but I'm assuming Browns. Yep. All right. Thank you. Running next spot. We have 11 teams left, just under 3 divisions. Lair Heidi currently winning with the $10 high bid. Lair Heidi gonna take it and slide in. Who are you shooting for? Let me know in the chat. Who is the team that you want? Lair Heidi takes it. Thank you for the first purchase. We're going to randomize this team for you. Denver, Mile High. Can't beat that for 10 bucks. We're going to run the next one. Welcome in, Spur Me, please. Factory Sealed, currently leading. Lair Heidi says, no, 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 no. I want 2 in a row. Clay Dry slides in again. He wants half the league. That's what I'm thinking. If we're just chilling, I do have another F1 card here I can show off. I have a 5 out of 5 True Red for the Aston Martin team logo. Another very, very cool card I have in the PC. Let me get these cards and I'll load up the Givey. Lair Heidi takes it for 18. I do appreciate that. You're going to get to see 2 teams here and pick one out of those 2. We're going to randomize your first option here. Welcome in Flynard Skinnard. Welcome in Colonel Cards. Welcome Crystal. LA Chargers, get those Justin Herbert cards, Najee Harris cards. We're going to randomize your second choice here. Pittsburgh, let me know in chat out of the LA Chargers or the Pittsburgh Steelers. Chargers, we're going to clear the Steelers out and assign the Chargers. Assign. All right, this is going to be the Givey going up. We have the Diamond 75th. Oh my God, it's fallen. The Diamond 75th Lance Stroll portrait. Big finger Lance pointing at you. And the car in the background there. Raw Dog sliding in with the $15 high bid. All right, we're going to load up this Givey. KW Cards coming back at it. Welcome in. Welcome in. How was your day today? Welcome in, Football Card Fanatic. Welcome in, Football Card Fanatic. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 hangers. 1, 2, 3, 4 blasters in this break. I have 3 more blasters and 3 more hangers if we're feeling froggy after this one. If we want to rip another 6 boxes. KW Cards, I appreciate that. Let me spin your 2 spots and you can pick one. A lot of good teams left on the board. I bet that's why you slid in. There's something you're chasing. Arizona for the first option. We're going to randomize the second. Miami, let me know in chat who you want, KW. Dolphins, respect the decision. I would take the Dolphins too. I like Miami more than Arizona. All right, sports cards, motorsports, F1 cards, single. All right, Raw Dog currently leading. He hit that threshold, so whoever wins this is going to get to see 2 out of our remaining 8 teams and pick 1. All right, let me finish this shipping profile. 1 second. We're going to randomize your first option there for you. KW. Houston. Randomize the second. New York. What the hell happened to my light? Where the fuck did my light go? Texans. All right, let me get that assigned. And then somehow get my goddamn light back on. All right. You said Texans. I see Texans. We're going to assign Texans. We're going to run next. Welcome in, Pate G. We're going to enter that as a follower, Gibby. There's the light. It's back at it. Raw Dog currently winning with the $16 high bid. We have 7 teams remaining in the break. They are Arizona, Cincinnati, Dallas, Las Vegas, New York Jets, Philadelphia Eagles, and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Raw Dog winning. We're going to randomize your first option out of the 2. Las Vegas Raiders. And it's going to load there. Randomize. It's lagging. There we go. Jets or Raiders? Oh, you didn't. All right, let me throw the Raiders on. Assign LA Raider, LV Raiders. What am I saying? LA. All right, we're gonna run our next spot. We have 6 teams remaining. No problem, no problem. Thank you guys for hanging out and bearing with me. We did pull a G&T Refractor, a G&T Power Players. It was a very, very loaded break though for the Raiders and the Jaguars spot. Football Fanatic leading with 15, 17 for KW Cards. KW taking it with 17, so he's going to see 2 out of the remaining 6. That's going to leave him a 33% chance at the team he wants. Randomize. Arizona. We're going to randomize again for you. New York. I'm sorry. Cardinals. That's probably the better choice out of the two. But that is all up to personal opinion. All right, run the next one. We have 5 teams left. I'm thinking when we get to 3, we'll see who's remaining and see who people are chasing. It's it's either the Bengals or the Eagles, right? I mean, the Cowboys are solid, solid too. Like 15 factory sealed, currently leading. He's going to see 2 and pick one of those 2. Who are you chasing out of these, factory? Factory 1, thank you. Randomize your first option. New York Jets. And randomize for your second choice. Not them. Bengals. That's definitely an upgrade on the C2 pick 1. Them. All right. Yep. All right. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 solid teams remaining. Let's pop that out of there. Let me come over here real quick. I'll go to the Givey. I didn't realize I didn't activate it like a dunce. No one in chat let me know I didn't turn it on. And then who do we got? These are solid teams. And let's jump back to the stash or pass, raise the stakes a little bit. So you could just go for 10 solid off the rip, get one of the random teams. But if we do hit 20, you can risk it or biscuit. We got the Givey for the 2 Lance Stroll cards, but again, if we just fill this fast at $10 each, I don't really care. I'm itching to ripping. Oh my god, I'm fucking everything up. Oh my goodness, I'm kidding. If I could get it going. 13 KWK. I like it. I like it. We're gonna fill this up. 3 entries, 13 people in here. We should have 13 in there. I mean, you're going to get some free Hobby Box F1 Chrome exclusive not inserts, but they are there. Thank you for taking that, KWK. We are going to randomize. New York. Very, very good. 3 teams remaining. We have the Cowboys, Eagles, and Steelers left. Out of the 32 teams, we are down to 3. We are at the precipice of breaking. Football cards for cheap. Thank you for sliding in there. You have a 33% chance of getting a solid team in this 4 hanger, 4 vaster break. I do appreciate that purchase. We're going to randomize your team here for you. Dallas Cowboys, America's team. That's up for debate. Very, very good. Now we have 2 teams left. The Eagles and Steelers. That's the Battle of Pennsylvania. We're going to run next. You have a 50-50 shot. Yes, I will ship out every single card for your associated teams in this break. It's been 10 years since Topps has done an NFL product, so I mean, I'd want all my cards, so I'm going to send everybody their cards out. You know? I mean, if you don't want your base, you can tell me and I cannot send you your base, but by default, everybody's going to get all their cards. Football Card Fanatic leading with $10. I appreciate the support. $11 Legends and Lyrics. Thank you, Legends and Lyrics, for taking that. We are gonna spin. Let me know and call it out in chat. Who's it gonna land on? All right. He made no guess. We're just gonna spin. Eagles. Very, very good. So the last spot is the Pittsburgh Steelers, the location of the NFL draft this year. We don't need that. That's irrelevant now. We are going to run the last and final spot, and then we will rip 4 hangers, 4 blasters. What do we want to do? How do we want to do it? Do we want to rip 4 hangers first? It's the Steelers, KW. Football cards, Fanatic winning with $10. I'm going to close out this break. But do we want to go hanger, blaster, 4 blasters, then the hangers, or the hangers, then the blasters? Let me know in chat what we're thinking. Clay Dry sliding in $13. He says, I'm a Steelers fan. I want those cards. Blasters first. You want to do the blasters? All right, all right. Any opposing? Any for that? Clay Dry, randomize. We know who you're getting though. Pittsburgh, very, very good. We will unpin that. And we got 30 seconds on the givey. Let me clean shit out of the way. And we will get to ripping. Let that givey finish. We have 5 entries, 12 people in here. Go ahead and jump in that givey. Get you the Lance Stroll 75th portrait and the car. Those are Hobby Box exclusive. So if you bought a value box or whatever, you would not have seen them. They're base, but you only got 4 per hobby box. So, you get the pair. And it's a nepotism billionaire's son from Canada. Football card fanatic takes it. Congratulations. Get the portrait. Oh, this is the car. Portrait car. Let me write your name down there. Who isn't good? Oh, you're talking about Stroll. Hey, he's the most recent non-top team driver to record a Grand Prix pole position. So let me go to that givey. We're gonna click start break so everybody. Or well, no. Does anyone want to discuss trade or something in here? I guess I'll give it a moment for that. If there's any cordial things that can be agreed upon prior, I can swap it. No problem. Football, thank you for jumping in and showing support. Got that givey to the side. Let you trade Jets and Cardinals for Patriots. You got to take that up with that guy, but we'll give it a couple more seconds. Otherwise, we're a little antsy to rip, you know. I'm not the one that he said no. All right, we're gonna start breaking. All right. Again, thank you for the fast fill, guys. Um, I did just start, so we're a little. It was. If you two can coordinate something, maybe. But let's just get to it. What did we say first? Was it the blasters or the hangers, or were we alternating? I have smashed my right big toe off my fucking TV stand desk thing. I have a race, like a Formula seat style rig next to me, and I clunk my fucking knee off it all the time. All right, we'll set that there, and we'll just come in with the first of our hangers. All right, how's the lighting? Solid enough. I'll take 4 charges against Jets and Cardinals. Is that still pinned there? Get that out of the way. All right. All right. Orange. It's this side. Nothing exciting off the first glance. Empty, out of the way. Set it down. Let me get that out of my way. All right. Garbage. All right. So I'm going to do a pile, rookies, inserts, base. I will sleeve the rookies and inserts, top load the really, really special ones or any requests, and then all base will be separate. Does this look good? Let me know in chat if this is a good angle, good lighting. Welcome in, Craven. Looks good. All right. We have Blake Corum for the Rams, Cooper Kupp for the Seattle Seahawks, Cortland Sutton for the Broncos, Jalen Waddle for the Miami Dolphins, Marquez Valdez Scantling for the Seahawks, Brandon Aubrey, kicker for the Cowboys, Robert Spillane for the New England Patriots, Jelani Tavai for the Patriots, Michael Wilson for the Cardinals, Jared Goff for the Detroit Lions, Justin Fields on the throwback for the Jets. Power players, Saquon Barkley for the Eagles. That is a nice design. Jordan Addison on the Polestar for the Vikings. LeQuint Allen Jr., running back for the Jaguars on the rookie Pulsar. Christian McCaffrey on the 49ers refractor. Denzel Ward on the Browns refractor. Shadur Sanders on the rookie card for the Browns. All right, you want the boxes on the back and the screen? Yeah, you're right. I do like the busy look of that. Ah, that'll fill it in. Shadur Sanders, rookie. We're gonna sleeve that after I flip through these last two. Rookie of Jordan James and Tez Johnson, rookie for the Buccaneers spot. So let me slide our base from the first hanger out of the way. Collect my sleeves. And then we will sleeve up these. I appreciate the feedback. Yeah. I'll set them all out front for our viewing, and then we can go through. I'm debating on the process. Like I've seen other people, they'll open all the boxes, or they'll open a couple boxes, rip all the packs, and just have a stack and flip through them fast. I don't know if I'm necessarily at that speed yet, but we'll get there eventually based on feedback and what it's going. Boxes being visible eliminates any suspicion. Some people are nerds. No, I completely understand, and that's a good point to make. I'll keep those on camera. So I always show the empty one right after, throw it away, and then set whatever we're doing out on display. Definitely don't want to mess up or get a strike from the whatnot gods. All right, sleeving our rookies for that first hanger. Do we want to do another hanger, another blaster, or another blast? Motherfucker. Hanger, all right, hanger. I'll open all the hangers and set the fat little baggies out, and then we can progress. So hanger 2, garbage. Open sesame. Nothing fat and exciting. Leave that there. Another box. I'm hoping it's those first two. I think I might have been spoiled with the hangers for people, man. Second hanger I opened in those breaks, we pulled a relic. That's some nice color looking there on the back. 2 stack. Empty, in case you guys didn't see me take it out. And then our last hanger. Number 4 of 4. I hope we see some GT. I didn't get that off there. I'm like, jeez, tops. All right. Anything special? No, not at first glance. Empty. EMPTY. Right. Oh, I bonked my stand. Still there. There we go. All right. Open with empty. Scene tip. Wait. Empty. Please. We did get a Kate Otten out of 199. Blue or aqua pulsar for the Buccaneers spot. Empty in one of our breaks yesterday. All right, we'll go center pile first here. With that behind. We'll just stack it on top. All right, get my knife out of the way. Does that still look good? Good angle. All right, Trent Williams, 49ers. Panthers, Jalen Coker. Travis Etienne for the Jaguars. Jeremy Ruckert for the Jets. Rome Oduns for the Bears. Chiefs, Isaiah Pacheco. Jordan Davis for the Eagles. Derek Brown for the Panthers. Rashee Rice for the Chiefs. Jalen Hurts for the Eagles. CJ Stroud on the future stars for the Houston Texans. Chris Jones, all chrome for the Kansas City Chiefs. That is a sick design they did. Caleb Williams on the power players for the Bears spot. Very, very nice. Trey McBride, tight end for the Cardinals on the Pulsar. Those are sick. Do you guys like Pulsar or Ray Wave more? We got Jahdae Barron, Broncos rookie cornerback on the Pulsar. Trey Hendrickson on the refractor for the Bengals. Will Howard, rookie quarterback refractor for the Steelers. That's a nice one. Ollie Gordon II for the Miami Dolphins on the rookie card. Omarion Hampton, rookie for the Chargers. Mullins for the Titans rookie. I think that's Khalil. Run through the next stack. Darius Robinson, defensive end for the Cardinals. Jordan Love, quarterback for the Packers. Hunter Henry for the Patriots. Trey McBride for the Cardinals. J.J. McCarthy for the Vikings. Bobby Wagner for the Commanders. Xavier Legette for the Panthers. Russell Wilson, Mr. Unlimited for the Giants. Gabe Davis for the Bills. Sauce Gardner for the Colts. Michael Penix Jr. on the throwback insert for the Falcons. Very nice. Jamar Chase on the all chrome for the Bengals spot. That's fitting for Jamar. Tom Brady on the Fortune 15 in the Bucks uniform. That's a very, very beautiful card. Set that to be sleeve. Noah Fant, tight end on the Pulsar for the Bengals. Joe Milton for the Cowboys. Roquan Smith on the refractor for the Ravens. And Dion Walker, defensive tackle rookie card for the Bills, refractor. Isaac Tesla on the rookie card for the Lions. Cam Scadaboo for the Giants on the rookie card. Jaden Higgins for the Texans on the rookie. Reek for the Seahawks. Joe Thuney for the Bears. Travis Kelce for the Chiefs. Jalen Carter for the Eagles. Marvin Harrison Jr. for the Cardinals. Jahmyr Gibbs for the Lions. Aaron Jones Sr. for the Vikings. Trayvon Walker for the Jaguars. Will McDonald for the Jets. Roshan Johnson for the Bears. Michael Penix Jr. again on the throwback insert for the Falcons. Saquon Barkley on the Fortune 15 for the Eagles spot. Very, very nice. Josh Allen, throwback refractor for the Bills. Pat Surtain on the Pulsar for the Broncos. Cam Scadaboo on the rookie Pulsar for the Giants spot. That's gas. Kyle Hamilton, safety for the Ravens on the refractor. Kyle Mungai for the Bears rookie refractor. Colston Loveland for the Bears rookie. Travis Hunter for the Jaguars rookie card. And Ollie Gordon for the Miami Dolphins rookie. That's sick. Dart is blowing up on the secondary market. It's crazy. All right, let me slide all of the hits to the side. And then address the base. Set the base in a nice neat pile. Blasters. It is blaster time. Blast off. Jeez. 500K bounty for the kaiju. All right. Blaster 1. Plastic gone. Neatly open. Fold back. Fold down. Peel out. Look at those beautiful, beautiful packs. Set down in front. Empty box out of the way. Second box. Peel that plastic. Throw it away. Pop the box open. Same 206. All right. There's our second box. Empty. Packs in front. Open the third one. Third box. Slice and dice. Dude, I called the card shop around me today. Asked about hobby boxes. Remember, what was the retail? Was it 370? 370? And I saw David Adams post on Twitter or something. We want to make the hobby boxes accessible for everybody. So we're charging 850. And then I called the local places. The first one said, "Yeah, we got one left. It's being a grand." And then I called another place and they were like, "Yeah, we have hobbies and the next size up." And they were like, "Yeah, 913." I'm like, "What? Get out of my face!" I $900 to just I don't know. I don't know. There's so much more. You get more bang for your buck, I think, with the other ones. It's a weird looking pack. Take them all out, empty box, set them up in front. Get the box out of there. Let me adjust my camera. There we go. There we go. Cool. All right. Yeah, so I stopped at GameStop today and they were what he was doing, they had like 6 boxes and you had to be a pro member to buy 4. And I'm not a pro member and I wasn't going to pay money to just pay more money for boxes. Keep those in view while I open these packs. Since me to pre-order the Megas bad. Yeah, they asked me about pre-ordering Megas too. I was like, can I do it over the phone? He was like, no, you got to be in store. I was like, all right, I'll probably be up this way before they drop. I got to check what like the odds list for the Megas is. Is there any interest in Megas? Like, do we want to rip Megas? How many Megas would you want in a break? 40? Yeah, 40 Megas. Let me just go sell all my shit so I can complete that transaction. 40, I don't even know if Dude, a value box case is only 40 boxes. All right, we're gonna rip through here. Is that clean and crisp? I think so. Shane Van Ginkel for the Vikings. Will Anderson refractor for the Texans. Amon Ross St. Brown power players for the Lions. Quinn Ewers, Dolphins rookie quarterback. Baker Mayfield for the Buccaneers. Amon Ross St. Brown for the Lions. Josh Allen, Fortune 15 for the Buffalo Bills slot. Cade Otton, red, white, and blue refractor for the Buccaneers. Upside down. Matt Gay, kicker for the Commanders. JT on the Ray Wave rookie card for the Colts. Michael Williams, Ray Wave rookie card for the 49ers. Ashton Jeanty rookie card. Very nice. TJ Hawkinson, tight end for the Vikings. Vita Vea, Buccaneers. Am I upside down? Rashad Bateman, refractor. Tootin, rookie refractor for the Jaguars. What is up with these? I swear I didn't flip them around that much. Spillane, Patriots linebacker. Jalen Waddle for the Dolphins. Joe Burrow on the Fortune 15 for the Bengals. Very nice. I like that design. Dante Thornton Jr. rookie card on the football pattern parallel for the Raiders slot. Very nice. Brandon Aubrey, kicker for the Cowboys. Sam Laporta for the Lions. Billy Bowman Jr., rookie Ray Wave safety for the Falcons. Travion Henderson, rookie card for the Patriots. Marquez Valdez Scantling for the Seahawks. Commanders Debo Samuel. Cortland Sutton for the Broncos and Devontae Walker for the Ravens. Very, very solid set of rips right there. Pigskin, that's what they're called? Pigskin parallel. All right. I saw a big list, but some of them weren't necessarily too clear on what they are. I saw there's a lot too. There's a lot of parallels, but that's good. There's diverse. All right, we'll rip through these ones. Take it one by one for this stack. Why not? Oh, we see some color right off the bat. Zach Charbonnet, red, white, and blue refractor for the Seahawks. Power players, Abdul Carter for the New York Giants on the rookie card. Eric McCoy for the Saints. And Evan Ingram for the Broncos. Brees Hall for the Jets. Jalen Phillips for the Eagles. Christian Watson, refractor for the Packers. Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt, rookie card for the Commanders. Welcome in, guys. How's everybody doing? We have 11 people watching as a rip through. Falcons, Drake London. Nate Wiggins for the Ravens. Tavondre Sweat for the Titans. Tony Pollard on the Pulsar for the Titans slot. I really like the Pulsars. Let me know in chat, Pulsar or Ray Wave, which or True Color, which is your preferred? Green Bay Packers, Christian Watson. Laiatu Latu, Colts. Bobby Wagner on the Ray Wave for the Commanders. And Caden Prather for the rookie card Bills. Pulsars easily. Yeah, the design. I think it goes Pulsar, Ray Wave, and then maybe True Color for me. I don't know. I'm a bit of a Ray Wave supremacist in the F1 product. I don't like the gold checkers too much. That Garrett Bradbury for the Patriots, Bryce Young for the Panthers, Legends of the Gridiron, Terrell Owens in the Eagles uniform, and Mac Hollins, the shoeless wonder on the pigskin parallel. Very, very nice. Tyrone Tracy Jr. for the Giants. Mason Smith for the Jaguars. Garrett Bradbury on the refractor for the Patriots. Kevin Winston Jr. on the rookie refractor for the Titans. Viz Frank, welcome in. Zay Flowers for the Ravens. Xavier Legette on the Ray Wave. Legends of the Gridiron. Keyshawn Johnson for the Jets. Very, very nice. And then Mason Taylor on the rookie card for the Jets. Jake Blake, blah, 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 blah. Jake Bates for the Lions. Troy Franklin for the Broncos. Aiden Hutchinson on the power players for the Lions. Very nice. Mac Hollins, shoeless wonder on the pigskin parallel again. Let's see a number. Tyler Algier on the Falcons. Jalen Ramsey for that Steelers spot. Trey Tucker for the Raiders on the refractor. And Luther Burden 3 on the rookie refractor for the Bears spot. Christian Kirk for the Texans. Evan McPherson, Ray Wave for the Bengals. Puka Nakua on the Ray Wave for the Rams. And Mason Taylor on the rookie tight end for the Jets. Ooh, there's something in there. I don't know how to recognize them yet. It's just a Chrome team. Cool. Seahawks, Zach Charbonnet, Calvin Ridley for the Titans, Jamar Chase for the All Chrome, and Josh Simmons for the Chiefs on the red, white, and blue refractor rookie card. Very, very nice. Throw that away. Flip around. Deron Bland for the Cowboys. Sam Darnold, Super Bowl winning quarterback on the refractor. Kenneth Walker on the throwback refractor for the Seahawks. And Walter Nolan on the rookie card for the Cardinals. Denzel Ward for the Browns. Jalen Ramsey for the Steelers. Diami Brown on the refractor for the Jaguars. And Travion Henderson on the rookie refractor for the Patriots. That's something you're gonna want to hold to. Bang, bang on what was the bang? What am I not banging? Is it the rookie refractor? Are we banging those? I don't know. I only really banged the relic and the numbers yesterday. Let me know if I'm not hyping up something I should be. I know, like if I saw the Jackson Dart, is Travion Henderson the okay? Okay, you know what? We'll set that. We'll sleeve him because you're telling me he's. We will expeditiously sleeve this rookie refractor because if Dart's anything to show what the hype is for this, then yeah. What am I thinking? Get that up in there. A rookie. A roo- My lighting sucks now. There we go. Cool. Bo Nix for the Broncos, Brandon Cooks for the Bills, Raheem Mostert for the Raiders, and Kool-Aid McKinstry for the Saints on the Pulsar. Very, very nice. Stephon Diggs, New England Patriots. LA Rams, Cameron Kinchen, safety. Tyreek Hill, the cheetah on the Ray Wave for the Dolphins. And Dion Walker, rookie card for the Bills. Pew pew. AJ Terrell for the Falcons. Calvin Ridley for the Titans. George Kittle on the all chrome for the San Francisco spot. Josh Allen, red, white, and blue refractor. I can see this one, color match is uniform, America's 250th birthday. That's, I don't know, everything about that card just seems to line up. It might be a simple, common insert, but I don't know if you're going to get a better lineup color wise than the Bills team there for that one. That's nice. Set that to the side. All right, Deron Bland for the Cowboys. Alan Lazard for the refractor. Dak Prescott on the throwback refractor for the Cowboys. And Danny Stutzman on the Saints rookie card. This pack was weird on the top. Maybe that means there's something cool. Probably not. The worker was just being rude when he put him in the box. CJ Stroud for the Texans. Noah Font for the Bengals. Raheem Mostert for the Raiders, and Ramondre Stevenson, running back for the Patriots on the Pulsar. Very nice. Tylese Fuaga for the Saints. Joe Milton for the Cowboys. Bucky Irving on the Ray Wave for the Buccaneers. And Princely for the rookie card Panthers. 2 packs left. Come on, we need something big here. Tell me they sent me some buns boxes. Chase McLaughlin, Uman Milan, something. Buccaneers kicker Chase McLaughlin, Mike Evans for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Cooper DeJean for the Future Stars Eagles, and Pigskin Parallel Refractor. No, not Refractor. For Jordan Mailata. Last pack in the break here. Looks like a base. Devon Shane, running back. Chase Brown, running back for the Bengals. Deshaun Hand, Ray Wave for the Chargers. And Harold Fannin Jr. for the rookie card for the Browns. All right. So we can have, like I said here, 3 more blasters, 3 more hangers if we want to do another one. Could run through some of the inserts and hits we had here. While I sleeve them, it'll kind of count as a recap. But just let me know in chat if you guys want to go again or if we want to stop at the one tonight. We can run another one most certainly. Just depends on how much you guys want to rip. But overall, I think solid hits. I don't think any team is going home empty-handed here. If in the event I see that a team is empty-handed, I'm going to throw in an F1 card as an insert either. Might not like F1, but we don't want you to go home with just base or something. That's kind of lame. I'll do another, says Heidi. All right. Let me sleeve these up real quick and I'll get that loaded up. Get that loaded up there. The Josh Allen. All right. There's those. Here's that Travion Henderson refractor going to our Patriots spot. That is a beautiful, beautiful card. Right. And let me get the base out of the way. Again, I want to say thank you for everybody jumping in, hanging out in that break. We had a rather quick fill, I'd say. Had fun ripping. If I could get these dressed. All right. Speed 6. Still. All right. Confirm. 7 ounces. Auction. Create break. Let me. That's up there. All right. We'll pin that. And. Shit. All right. Let me set up the auction settings. Start. All right. Get that and set that to go there. First spot is live in a 3 hanger, 3 blaster break. If we want to do another one. There, Heidi. Thank you for jumping in there. Gonna take that first team off the board. All right. And then we will adjust this. There, Heidi. Thank you for the purchase. We're gonna randomize your spot here. Oh, it assigned you the 49ers. Oops. We'll run our next spot for those who are here. All right. I'm just sorting. Thank you for bearing with me, guys. All right, we'll run it again here. See if we can start picking up some momentum in regards to filling this break. We're gonna do a stasher pass for 15 or a C2 pick one for 20. Otherwise, a $10 entry is very fair, I think, to get you a nice set of cards in a single team in regards to this. All right. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for stopping in. We just did a 4 and 4 break. We're gonna do a 3 and 3 break right now. A little bit simple, something light. No love right now. All right, come on, jump in, guys. We're getting 3 hanger, 3 blaster in this break. Gonna do $10 starts at 15 and will get you a stash or pass if you don't like your first option, and then 20 will get you the option to choose out of the 2 teams that are presented by the Magic Wheel. Must be busy tonight. Everybody and their grandma must be breaking. But we gotta chug onwards. We want to rip these cards. Thank you for the share there, Heidi. I do appreciate that. Hopefully, we get some people in here and get some momentum going again. We were really chugging along there. Initially, we had 20 some people in here. What happened? Where'd everybody go? I went to bed. I mean, I don't think so. It's only 8:14 here on the Eastern time zone. I wouldn't uh, think everybody's asleep. That'd be something if they were, though. Sleeping up these answers. A lot of inserts. Not a lot of. Almost feels like there was more inserts than the base when I don't look at it initially, because like they're all spread over my desk right now. Welcome in, Jawbreakers. How are you doing tonight? We got 3 hanger, 3 blaster on the agenda for this second break to close us out for tonight. Um, This is getting no promotion either. It's crazy work. All right. Get that out of there. We're gonna run another spot. See if we can't, just clear another team off the board. We got one out of the way. That's how it starts. It always starts with one and then it just snowballs. It's what we need. Out of the 3 people in here, is there any interest in what is it? We could run a spot or 2 at $1. Why not? If there's any interest, or if we get down to 24 teams, we can maybe run 5 or 6 at $1. Let some hype build. Let's see who gets what. This Sam Darnold refractor is so nice. Run another one there. See. Yeah. All right. All right. We're gonna run another spot here. We got 6 boxes in this break. We just ripped 8. Yeah, it was 8. Fair play. If you want to build hype, I'll bid. If you, I wouldn't say only bid if you want to. Personally, I'm not going to tell you to bid. That's, I mean, that sounds counterintuitive to say as a seller, but if you wanna grab another spot, you go right ahead. There, Heidi. Is it because my handwriting isn't very clean? I was stressing. Thank you for jumping in there, Heidi. I do appreciate the support. Thank you for taking that big win there. Denver, that is a solid take. You can't beat that for $10. That's just peak value in regards to ripping these. Mm, I almost called them Mo picks again. You're gonna be loaded up on Denver. I don't know. I mean, are you who is your fandom again? Did we? There's been a lot of messages thrown in chat 2 times in a row. Well, if we do start picking up momentum, we do the trade period that, if it's agreed upon quick in chat that we can swap them out for Steelers and Bills. Nice. I'm a Steelers fan personally. I'm gonna head down for the draft in about 7 days time from today, and hopefully have a good time. But it's gonna be crowded. It's gonna be very, 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 very crowded. Why is it doing that? Gee. Spot here. We have 30 out of 32 teams remaining. Lair Heidi is our current supporter in the moment. We do appreciate that. Hopefully, we get some people jumping in. I have promoted this and it charged me, but it's not seeming to do anything. You promote and you boost, and it's not doing nothing. Okay, connect boards. Yeah, this stuff seems, I don't know, that promote stuff seems kind of janky. Like, you get no impressions. Is it going to charge me? I don't know. We'll run another spot, see if we can't get something. I do appreciate everybody hanging out that's in here, that stayed in here for the stream. I've set it, I set 25, but then it like will build up that counter as people come in and stuff. So maybe I have to bid more to get more. Let me see. Right. Let me see in my stuff. There we go. We're back. I was just looking at something in there. Yeah, I don't know why it's so dead, given the conditions we got in here. No, we're not gonna do. Oh, sneezed. Excuse me. Thank you. All right. We're gonna sleeve up our rookies from that break. Gonna run a spot. We're sitting at 30 out of 32 teams remaining. A lot of good teams left on that board. A lot of rookies, a lot of high ticket players, high ticket inserts to chase. Oh man. There's so many cards to sleeve. So many. Everybody eating dinner or something? 8:23. Just need to get a couple things moving here. Yeah, I think that's what it is. People see the high amount of teams remaining, and then they don't want to necessarily jump in because they're not sure if it'll fill. But I mean, we've filled rather fast, like within an hour. Every other break I've done four. It's just like I really don't understand. I'm promoting. I show boosted and it didn't seem to do anything. I got the promotion going and I've got 0 impressions from it. That's insane. Ludicrous, some might say. I had a maybe the promotion and booster are a little delayed. That could very well be the case. I mean, I see it counting down. Hopefully, whenever that hour runs out, that spend meter doesn't hit the full amount that I put it to. Because if it does, then something's wrong because we would have been filled in the break and we're not. Let's see if I can't share this show very quickly. Right here, I'm gonna send a share out. Instagram story. Is that done? And we're gonna post to Facebook. Why not? Feed, post. All right, let's try and get some attention to us. What is this? Share the show, run a spot, see what's going. $10 starts. We got 3 hanger, 3 blaster in this break at the moment. Can't seem to build a single bit of momentum in the viewers department. Why? I bet there's probably someone on breaking like a quintuple case right now, and it's insane. Welcome in, Adrian Ben 8477. Thank you for stopping through. Got 3 hanger, 3 blaster in this break. Something light, something slight, nothing too crazy. And we had so many sleeved cards. Gonna run another spot here, see if we can't get it. We have 3 people in chat right now in the show. Still 0 impressions from the promoting. That's crazy work. Crazy work. We keep sleeving these. Joe Nasty, welcome in. Currently doing 3 hanger, 3 blaster. Gonna $10 start, $15 will get you a stash or pass. If you don't like your first team, we'll spin again. If somehow we make it up to $20, you'll get the C2 and pick one team out of the 2 that are shown. My light just turned off again. Gotta love when that happens. Gotta love when that happens. If I can get it to turn on again. Light, you gonna turn? Bang, there we go. We're gonna try and run our spot again. We've got 30 out of 32 remaining. Come on, we just pulled for our Giants spot the Cam Scattaboo Pulsar rookie card. That's going to be something you throw in your drawer for when he retires in 3 years for CTE. Fastest CTE recipient ever. Welcome in, Football Card Fanatic 86. We got 3 hanger, 3 blaster in this break. Something light, something slight. Might have more tomorrow. We'll see how the world treats me. Yeah, we had a lot of luck earlier in the break, I'd say. Luck earlier in yesterday's breaks. Just got to chug along. We got 30 out of 32 teams left. Very, very good value left on the board. Only teams that are taken are the Broncos and the 49ers, meaning there is still. You want a lower starting price? Sure. How about we slice it in half? There, Heidi. Thank you for sliding in there. The Tom Brady on the Fortune 15 going to our Buccaneers spot from last break. Or Heidi gonna take it with the 5? Is that gonna be the case? And there Heidi takes it. Thank you again for picking up another spot. Should randomize in the New York Jets. Can't beat that for $5. And then how about, since we're running those there, we'll hit the C2 pick 1 if we hit 15, and then the stasher pass at 10. Thank you, Football Card Fanatic, for sliding in. I do appreciate the support. It's a learning process here, so I appreciate any feedback that we get in chat. I'm willing to work with everybody in regards to what we got going on. I just want to rip the cards, you feel? Currently going to take it for 5 buckaroonies. Football takes it. Spinning. Pittsburgh Steelers, my hometown squad. Can't beat that take for $5. All right, we're going to run another spot here. We have 4 teams taken out of the break. Football cards for cheap. Thank you for jumping in. We got 3 hanger, 3 blaster in this break. Something light, something slight. Nothing too crazy, but good enough to get everybody a fair share of cards in regards to what we got going on. Welcome in, Wax the Ripper. Football cards for cheap. Gonna take it for 5. Very nice. Cleveland Browns. Get you those Shador Sanders cards. Very nice. All right, we're going to run our next spot here. Welcome in, Gamer Fan 81. Football cards cheap, currently leading. If we hit that $10 and you don't like your first choice, we'll spin it again. Welcome in, Grim Reaper. If we hit $15, you'll see your 2 choices and you get to decide out of the one. You don't let the wheel choose for you. You choose for the wheel. Thank you again for the purchase, football cards. Jacksonville Jaguars, can't pass that up for 5 bones. Mr. No Biggie, welcome. Welcome, Frank Lope. Welcome in, Jed Cow. We have 26 available out of our 32 teams remaining. Again, we're hitting at the stasher pass at $10. C2 pick 1 at 15. Got 3 hanger, 3 blaster in this break. We're gonna run our next spot here. See if we can't have somebody pick 2 team or C2 and pick 1 out of there. Otherwise, we'll just keep chugging along till we get full. Welcome in Bean Me Cards. Welcome in Cindy Sub. Welcome in McLaughlin65. Welcome in B Joseph. Lair Heidi taking it for 5. Can't beat that. Again, we have the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3 and 3 for Hanger and Blaster tonight. Gonna rip in this second break. We just did one earlier of 4 and 4. We got a 3 and 3 now. We're going to over here. Gonna run our next spot here. We got 9 in here. Football cards jumping in. Oil bad jumping in. I took it out for the second. As it was in the way when I was trying to count our boxes out. But we do run the stash or pass at 10 for a high bid or a C2 pick one at 15 for this break since it's something light. So if you cross that threshold, you don't like your first choice Oli, you'll get another one that we can spin to. Otherwise, I do appreciate you taking it there. $9 takes it. Oli Bad makes a first purchase. Thank you for the support. Let's see who you get. The Detroit Lions can't pass that up for $9. Very, very nice. All right, we're going to run our next spot here. We have 24 out of 32 remaining. We have just crossed 2 divisions full. We eclipsed 25% of the way full in this break. Olibad has hit that stash or pass threshold. So if he doesn't like his first choice, he's going to tell me pass, and we're going to spin that wheel again. Lone Star 19, welcome in, welcome in. We're going to throw up a givey here in just a moment. Olibad, thank you for taking that. LA Rams with the Matt Stafford buyback. Do you want to stash or pass that? Pass. Whoa. All right, we're going to randomize again for you. Minnesota Vikings. Nice. Can't pass that up. We're going to run our next here. Pin that down there. Just this. We'll change the counter bid time down from 10 seconds. Let this start at 7. There we go. We'll start at 7 now. And we drop the counter time down so it's a little bit shorter. Burn through it a little quicker. Thank you for jumping in. Football cards for cheap. Let's see. Diamond 75th. We have 2 cards here. Football cards for cheap, currently leading with the $8 high bid. Love to see it. Is he going to take it? He does. $8 sold to football cards. Spinorama. LA Chargers. Can't beat that. So we're going to do a givey here for these 2 Diamond 75th anniversary pack cards from the Topps Chrome F1 product exclusive to the hobby boxes. And they just fell. We have 22 out of 32 teams remaining. Really picking up the pace here. We have 10 off the board. Thank you for jumping in, Lair Heidi. Get you another team on your roster. Thank you for taking that, Lair Heidi. Let's see who the wheel blesses you with. The Super Bowl champion Seattle Seahawks. What a steal for 7 bones. We have 6 people in here currently at the moment. Let's see how well we're going. And we're going to run our next spot here, see if we can't fill it up. 21 teams remaining. Again, we're rocking with 3 hanger. 3 blaster boxes in this break. Plenty of cards to go around for the masses. Nobody will go home empty-handed in regards of their team. We pulled a Jackson Dart rookie Pulsar in a break yesterday. That's going pretty nice on eBay. I'm sure our buyer's going to love getting that in the mail in the coming days. Gonna run another spot here, see if we can't fill it up. We have 6-5 in here. No love in that. Let's do a $1 start. We'll do a $1 start on this next spot. Why not? See what we get up to. What are you guys doing today? How was your day today? Anybody do anything exciting on this Thursday? I know I was reading all about the Penguins and what we're going to do to the Philadelphia Flyers this Saturday. Football cards for cheap. Will he take it? He does. Very, very nice. Auto spin. Let's see who you get. New York Football Giants. Can't beat that for 6 bones. Very, very nice. All right. We can. Let's see who we have left on the board here. We still have the Cardinals, Falcons, Ravens, Bills, Panthers, Bears, Bengals, Cowboys, Packers, Texans, Chiefs, Raiders, Rams, Dolphins, Patriots, Saints, Eagles, Buccaneers, and those Brady cards, Titans, and Commanders. There are 12 teams off the board, being the Browns, Broncos, Lions, Colts, Jags. A lot of good teams left on the board. Welcome in Jaws 94. We're running a spot at $1 here. See how high up it goes on the bids. There's 5 people in here. Is he gonna get it for $1? Will he get the spot for $1? Who will the $1 spot spin to on the wheel? That's a good question. Thank you for your purchase. And you pull the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. We're going to run our... Oh, wait, no, I lied. I'm going to spinorama here. Luca Breaks, thank you for the purchase there. 4 people in the show at the moment. See what we can turn up to. After this one runs, we will have 18 spots remaining. That'll mean 14 have been taken. And then again, football cards for cheap, currently winning with the dollar bid. Who will take it and who will win on the wheel? And he takes it for $1. Nice, nice take. All right. Pin the break. And we'll do that. Down. How do we have in here? How's that promotion working? Still not seemingly working the way we want it to, but That's the way the cookie crumbles, I guess, you know? Starting our next spot here. Ran a few at $1. Run a few at 5 again. See how we do. Sharpies down. Lair Heidi, thank you for jumping in. Let's see. Who's going to take the spot? Who's going to get it? And what team are you going to get is the big, big question. Trey Lance, first ballot, takes the Kansas City Chiefs. We love to see it. Can't beat that value. All right, we are currently live with our next spot. Trey Lance, first ballot, currently winning with the $6 high bid. Trey Lance, first ballot, takes it. Very nice. Thank you for your purchase. Who did you get on the wheel? The Baltimore Ravens. Can't beat that. All right, we're going to run our next spot here. There, Heidi. Thank you for jumping in again. Trey Lance currently leading with the $7 high bid. If we hit 10, we'll have a stash or pass on the board. If you hit 15, you'll get that C2 pick one. Thank you again for the purchase, Trey Lance. Las Vegas Raiders. Very nice. Cough Dog, welcome in. We're going to run our next spot here starting at 5. If you hit that 10, you'll get a stash or pass. If you hit this 15, you get the C2 pick one. Heidi currently winning. Counting down. $6. Going to take another spot here. Thank you for the purchase, Lair Heidi. Let's randomize. LA Rams, Matt Stafford. Very nice. I'm going to run our next spot here starting at $5. Welcome in, Joseph Big 51669. Lair Heidi, thank you for jumping in. Currently leading with the $5 high bid. Trey Lance first ballot sliding in with the $6 bid. Again, we have 3 hangers. 1, 2, 3, and then blasters. 1, 2, 3 in this break. 6 total boxes. Atlanta Falcons. That's very nice. We're gonna run our next spot here. We have 6 people in here. Let's see what we can do. Hadari, welcome in. Oh, I'm short of breath. All right. Counting down. Lair Heidi currently winning with the $6 bid. Lair Heidi takes it. Thank you for your purchase. Philadelphia Eagles. Very nice take. All right, we're gonna run our next spot here, starting at 5. Currently leading Trey Lance first ballot with the $5 high bid. We have 12 teams remaining out of the 32 in the NFL. That's 3 divisions worth of teams. A lot of good teams left on the board. Trey Lance takes it. Welcome MSU Jason. Welcome Robert Truny. Welcome Bucknut. Trey Lance gonna get the Buffalo Bills. Very nice. We're gonna run our next spot here. All right. Football Card Fanatic 86, thank you for your purchase. It's going to spin and you get the Cincinnati Bengals. Very, very nice take for $5. You can't pass that up. All right, we're going to run our next spot here. We have 10 teams remaining. We are getting close to ripping. We are very, very close, chat. All right, thank you for your purchase. Let's see who the wheel blesses you with. The Miami Dolphins. Great, great take for $5. Cannot beat that. We're going to run our next spot. We have 9 teams remaining. All right. Oh, no love at the moment. Welcome in Super Late Nights. Welcome in Jung Vunk. Welcome in Tetron. Welcome in Beat 'em. Welcome in. Welcome in Roll Tide Jack. Nine teams left in this break. We got 3 hanger, 3 blaster in this break. A lot of cards to go around. A lot of value left on that board. 9 teams. If you hit that $10 threshold, we'll do the stash or pass. And then 15 will get you that C2 pick 1. All right, we're going to run our next spot here. Welcome in Big Ben. 14. When we get down to 5 or 4 teams, I'll do $1 starts for those remaining 4 teams, just so we can get to rip. But out of the 9 for the next, say 4 or 5, we'll do the $5 starts just to go through there. Let me flip through. Who we have? We have the Commanders, Titans, Saints, Patriots, Packers, Cowboys, Bears, Panthers, and Cardinals still left on the board. All right. Let me just take a sip of my drink for a moment. All right. I'm going to run our next spot here. See if we can't get any love. They did hit a lot last break. There was a lot of, I think there was a fair amount of Raiders, a few Patriots, bunch of Bengals last break. Let me see. All right. Here, we'll give you $1 start on this spot for you. You wanted that, we'll give you that there. Who is going to take the dollar spot? $3 is the current high bid, and it takes it. Who's it gonna spin? Thank you for your purchase. You get the New England Patriots. Cannot pass that up for 3 bones. All right. Let me just write that down. Team you got. Spreadsheet. We'll do one more dollar spot here. Why not? We're close to ripping. We have 8 teams left. There, Heidi currently taking it. Luca Breaks jumping in with the $4 bid. I do appreciate you hopping in. See what team you can get out of the nice 8 choices we have left. If you take it for the 4, welcome in Twisted Cardboard. Welcome in Chuck. And 4 Bones is going to take that spot. Very nice take for the Saints. We'll do one more dollar spot just to see what happens. RBA, thank you for jumping in. Can't beat a $4 value in this spot to have us start ripping. Thank you for the purchase, RB. We're going to do 3 hanger, 3 blaster in this break. Tennessee Titans, very, very nice. All right, let's see who we have left. We have the Cardinals, the Panthers, the Bears, the Cowboys, the Packers, and the Commanders. All NFC. Interesting how the wheel hath fallen. We will pin this. Owen Van. So we have 3 hanger boxes. 3 value boxes. Down here at the bottom, you're going to see it says 6 out of 32 teams left. When I click run spot, it's going to start an auction. You swipe to bid if you are interested. And if you are the high bid, the wheel is going to spin and you're going to get one of the remaining teams on that board. And then all of the cards that come out of these boxes for that team, I'm going to mail to you safe and securely. And then you add them to your collection. All right, we have 6 spots remaining. We were in the last few at $1. We'll try this one at $5 high bid or starting bid, but we're gonna throw sudden death on. Owen Van, thank you for jumping in there. Again, at the end of this timer, whoever is the highest bid will spin the wheel for that spot. If you hit the $10, you're gonna get a stash or pass. If you don't like your first choice, we spin the wheel again, and then you get your second choice. If the bid hits 15, you get 2 wheel spins and you pick your preferred team out of the 2 that pop up. RBA, thank you for taking that. Who are you getting? Arizona. Nice take for 6 bones. We're going to run our next one here. RBA currently leading with the $6 high bid. Thank you, Madden Reno, for joining. Welcome in. Decent NFC value left on the board. Had some solid parallel in Pulsar's last break. RBA taking it for $6. I appreciate it. Green Bay Packers. Nice. We're going to run our next one here. RBA, are you going to... It depends on how kind he's feeling. I don't know. I do appreciate all the support and you guys tuning in, though. This has been fun doing this the past few days. Thank you for your purchase, RBA. Chicago, get those Bears. We're going to run our next spot here. We have 3 teams remaining. They are the Panthers, Cowboys, and Commanders. 3 solid NFC teams. We can get those Jaden Daniels for the Commanders. We can get those Bryce Young for the Panthers. And we can get Dak Prescott for the Cowboys. He said yes, sorry. All right, Owen. So he's giving you the all-in after this one to swipe for. Telling you to take the next one. Thank you for the purchase, RB. Carolina, get you those Bryce Young cards. Maybe we'll see a nice Chuba Hubbard. Gonna run our next spot here. I did. You're right, Heidi. Thank you. We had a nice, I know it's nothing too crazy, but we had a Josh Allen red, white, and blue refractor. You know, the Bills uniform with their colors and then that parallel, it just lines up. That'll look great in a PSA slab. Thank you for the purchase, Owen Van. I do appreciate the support. Hopefully, we get you one of the team you're chasing out of these 3 Commanders. Let's get you some Jaden Daniels. All right, we have 1 spot left in the break. 1 spot left. Once this fills, then we are ripping. We don't need that anymore since there's no teams to stash or pass to. Oh, no love on the last spot. Oh, RB, thank you. Thank you for the support and thank you for getting us to close this breakout. I do appreciate that. Bang, bang, cowboy gang. All right. Oh, uh, before we do start breaking, if you did want to propose a trade there for the Cowboys, you can offer RB the Commanders. But otherwise, we will start ripping. We're gonna do the hangers first, and then we'll rip through the blasters. Nah, it's good he won it fair and square. I respect it. I respect it. We're gonna start breaking, get everybody notified, and we're gonna. No, we're not gonna. Stupid fucking thing. We're gonna unpin that so it's a nice clear screen for everybody. And then we'll take that, set it right front and center. Give me like 30 seconds to clear out the area. Excelente. And again, all cards are going to come in your order: base, insert, refractor, rookie. Everything's going to come since it's been 10 years since Topps has done a Chrome product. So all of the cards will be coming your way. Unless you don't want them, you can send that in chat. I don't know why you wouldn't, but yeah, to each their own. All right, let me just break one from. All right, and we are gonna rip. All right, hanger box number one. Get the plastic off and out of there. Anything exciting initially does not appear so. We did see a couple fat cards, empty box, in our hanger boxes yesterday. Open our second. Motherfucker. Struggling. Struggle bus. That front and center. All boxes still and clear and plain view for everybody to see. Open it. Anything. Couple weird looking empty box. Cards front and center. Welcome in, Red Darren. Welcome in, Yankees guy. We're currently ripping in this break. Last one of the night. Hang around if you want to see what we pull. Oh, right. Bang. Rip the box a little bit. Boop. Empty EMPTY. Set that down. Empty package. Empty. Set them front and center. Then we will open our third hanger package. Empty. Bang. All right, let's get her rolling. Does that look clear on camera? Any adjustments need to be made? Let me know in chat. Thank you for the share, Owen. I do appreciate that. All right, we're just gonna go then. We'll put the base to the side. We'll put the refractors and inserts in a pile, and then our rookie cards in another pile. We'll sleeve and top load the big hits in the moment. Other ones I'll sleeve at the end of the show and sort later. All right, we have Trey Benson for the Cardinals, Jaden Reed for the Packers, Drake May for the Patriots, Jace Horn for the Panthers, Tyreek Hill, the Cheetah for the Dolphins. God, I'm slipping. Bucky Irving for the Buccaneers. Darnell Mooney for the Falcons. Patrick Mahomes for the Chiefs. Saquon Barkley for the Eagles. Troy Franklin for the Broncos. Ooh, Bucky Irving on the throwback insert, numbered to 199. Very, very nice for our Buccaneers spot. That is a nice card. We're going to sleeve and top load that expeditiously. Yeah, who is that? Who's got the Buccaneers spot? That was a steal, if I remember correctly. I'm not sure if someone wants to look in the list, but that is a banger. Banger first. Steelers spot, Legends of the Grid, Troy Polamalu. Legends of the Gridiron, Refractor for the Packers spot, Sterling Sharp. Pulsar, DeForest Buckner for our Colts spot. Teo Johnson, Pulsar for our Giants spot. Jalen Coker on the Refractor for the Panthers. Jeremy Ruckert for the Jets Refractor. Riley Leonard, rookie card for the Colts. Cam Ward, rookie for the Titans. And Curtis Rourke, rookie for the 49ers. That was a nice first hanger, if I do say so myself. We'll slide those out of the way. On to the second. Anything cool in there? Possibly. Tim Patrick for the Jaguars wide receiver. Chase McLaughlin, Buccaneers kicker. Brian O'Neill, Vikings offensive tackle. 49ers for Brian Robinson Jr. Derek Stingley Jr., Texans. Chris Olave for the Saints. Garrett Williams for the Cardinals. Mason Smith for the Jaguars. Braylon Allen for the Jets. Josh Allen for the Bills. Brock Bowers on the future stars for the Raiders. That's a nice parallel for the Raiders cards. It's darker on the edges and it matches their jerseys nice. You don't understand why Topps has kickers. What do you mean? They gotta cover everybody. Earl Campbell on the Oilers throwback. That'll go to the Titans spot. Very nice. Power players, Pat Mahomes for the Chiefs spot. This is one of my favorite inserts. I love the Heat look. Very, very nice. Cole Kmet for the Bears on the Pulsar. Rookie card, Titaroa McMillan for the Panthers Pulsar. Debo Samuel on the Refractor. No long snappers. Donovan Edwards on the Jets rookie Refractor. And Emeka Ibuka on the rookie. Oh, there's one behind there. Gunnar Helm on the rookie for the Titans. If I can gently get it back there. Woo. All right. Last hanger. Cardinals rookie Denzel Burke. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the Chargers. He's got a belly, bro. What the fuck? Brock Purdy, 49ers QB. Jake Ferguson, Cowboys tight end. Trey Tucker, Raiders wide receiver. Gabe Davis, Bills wide receiver. Oh, stuck. Sauce Gardner, Colts cornerback. Jamar Chase, wide receiver for the Bengals. George Karloftis for the Chiefs. Cooper DeJean for the Eagles. Jatavion Sanders, tight end for the Panthers. Josh Allen on the power players for the Buffalo Bills spot. Beautiful card. Ray Lewis on the Legends for the Fortune 15 going to the Ravens spot. Bijan Robinson, Future Stars Refractor. Very nice. DJ Moore, Pulsar for the Bears. Harold Fannin Jr., Browns rookie tight end. Zach Allen, Refractor for the Broncos. Justin Jefferson, Refractor for the Vikings. Josh Simmons, rookie offensive tackle. And Jade Barron, rookie for the Broncos. Light blasters, light, nice, neat blasters, you know. Slight, nice inserts, nice number. We are on to our value boxes. Let me move our base out of the way. Gotta love the base. The base, the base, the base. Nice little set of rookies amongst those blasters, too. I don't think any team is empty handed at the moment. Nice variety. We're going to open all 3 blasters and set the packs out front. All right. Take our packs out. 7 beautiful packs and an empty box. We love to see it. Get that out of my fucking face. Rip, rip. Welcome, Bristale. Gonna slide that out of the way. Set that down. Stop the finger and pull it back. Peel it back. Bang, bang. Pull into my hand. 7 beautiful card packs. Empty box. Goodbye. Slice, slice. Get that out of there. Open sesame. Beautiful 7. Empty. All right. Now let's rip these. Set that there. There. All right. First pack. Kyle Pitts for the Falcons. Jalen Johnson for the Bears. TJ Watt, power players for our Steelers spot. And Noah Font on the pigskin parallel for our Bengals. Tua Tagovailoa for the Dolphins. Joe Alt for the Chargers. Brian O'Neill on the refractor for the Vikings. And Dylan Gabriel, rookie refractor for our Browns spot. Very nice. Marshawn Lloyd for the Packers. Tristan Wirfs for the Buccaneers. Brock Bowers on the Ray Wave for the Raiders. Trey Amos, rookie for the Commanders. Heck yeah. Love those Commanders rookies. Kyrus Tonga for the Patriots. Jonnu Smith for the Steelers. Legends of the Gridiron. Jim Kelly for our Bills spot. And Paris Johnson Jr. for our Cardinals on the red, white, and blue refractor. Hufanga for the Broncos, Romo Dunes for the Bears, Brian Robinson Jr. on the refractor for the 49ers, and Emory Jones Jr. on the Ravens rookie. Trey Benson for the Cardinals, Ashton Davis for the Dolphins. Holy shit, we got an auto. A rookie auto for the Dolphins. Jonah Savanea, offensive lineman. Bang. Bang. We're going to sleeve and top load. Who's got the Dolphins? Who's got the Fins? Very, very nice. Blasters smacking. Let's tag him in there then if he was the man that got it. Who had the Dolphins? Only auto that dude's ever signed. You're definitely right. Hey, we take autos though. It's a rookie auto. He might be a Pro Bowler. Football card fanatic 86. Let's tag him in here. All right. And then we have a Calvin Ridley Pulsar for our Titans spot. What a blaster. Hey, it's O linemen, you know, they get love from their quarterbacks every year at Christmas. Would you rather have a kicker? I think I would have a kicker auto over an O lineman. Jaden Reed for the Packers wide receiver. Debo Samuel for the Buccaneers. Reek Woolen for the Seahawks Ray Wave. And Tyler Shuck on the rookie quarterback for the Saints. His mom doesn't even want the auto. Oh, man. Don't do him like that. I don't even know how his season he had. It's a neat auto at least. Like it's not just a scribble. Like hold on, give me a second. Give me 1 second. I'll show you something from my PC that's sad. All right, let me see. So this is a legend auto, sick, clean. You can clearly see Damon Hill says his name. What the fuck is that? Lance Stroll LS. I think I kind of see it. Come on, that's lazy. This is decent. I can kind of see an EO, but like, come on. Come on. We respect a clean auto. I can kind of see a Jonah in there or a JS. Let's keep ripping though. That was grounded and that was his punishment. Signing autos. Trayvon Walker for the Jaguars. CeeDee Lamb for the Cowboys. Is that his base? Is that an IV? First one in writing, the second one was in cursive. I don't see nothing wrong. All right. I don't know if that's that looked weird though. Giants Tyler Nubin and Braden Smith Pulsar for the Colts. The old guys, they signed their name. Like that's still cursive. This is what is that? That's a squiggle. Like even the F2 guy I got here, I think signed a little neater. You guys are getting me sidetracked. I'm sorry. Yeah, I got through grade school before 2010. They taught us that in third grade. Can't really say I use it now though. Will McDonald the fourth for the Jets. What's up with the upside down second card? Jaguars Jacoby Myers. Maybe it was the first card that was upside down. Rookie Ray Wave for the Titans. Gunnar Helm. And rookie Dion Walker for our Bills spot. Too many car accidents. Head injury. Who's got the head injury? Keenan Allen for the Chargers. Rico Dowdle for the Panthers. Why did I just put that in the wrong pile? Rico Dowdle for the Panthers. Legends of the Gridiron, Cam Chancellor. And that's the refractor. And then we have Xavier McKinney on the pigskin parallel. Put that in frame. Kenneth Walker III for the Seahawks, Tank Bigsby for the Eagles, Stephon Diggs on the refractor for the Patriots, and Woody Marks on the rookie refractor for the Texans. Roshan Johnson for the Bears, Marvin Mims Jr. for the Broncos, rookie Ray Wave of Brady Cook for the Jets, and rookie Danny Stutzman for the Saints. Welcome in Jackson 121313. Aaron Rodgers for the Steelers, AJ Brown for the Eagles, Marvin Harrison Jr. on the throwback for the Cardinals, and Cavante Turpin on the red, white, and blue parallel or refractor for the Cowboys. Last pack of our second box. I think the second box was pretty hot with that auto, even though it's an O lineman. Tyson Baggin, quarterback for the Bears. AJ Terrell, refractor for the Broncos. Bucky Irving, future stars for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and that is the refractor. And then we have, I didn't say his name, first break, Panthers, Uman Malin, Princely, rookie card. Last 7 packs in our box. Is Jamarcus Russell in the product? Yeah, yeah. I'm definitely sure we're gonna see a Jamarcus Russell Legends card. Just right next to the Johnny Manziel. Jerry Judy for the Browns. Trent McDuffie for the Chiefs. CD Lamb on the refractor for the Cowboys. Mason Graham, rookie refractor for the Browns. Jace Horn for the Panthers. Kyron Williams for the Rams. Henry Tuutu, Texans Ray Wave. Rookie Tyler Booker for the Cowboys. Jamarcus Russell film room insert. We'd love to see it. Jaguars, Trayvon Walker, Fred Warner, all chrome for the 40. What is that? Travis Hunter, Urban Legends rookie card for the Jacksonville Jaguars. I've never fucking seen one of these before. That's tight. And then Steve Avila for the Rams, red, white, and blue. This second break is tough, man. Everybody got in for a fucking steal. Very, very nice. Love to see everybody hitting. Oh my god, I'm running out of real estate. I'm not gonna get him to stand. Maybe, maybe. Yeah. I don't know. So no fucking way. Nice, nice take on that one then. Fred Warner, linebacker for the 49ers. DK Metcalf for the Steelers. Jacoby Myers, refractor for the Jaguars. Bayshul Tutin, rookie for the Jaguars. Who's got that Jag spot? Let's tag him in here. Let's set the auto down flat so it's still visible, but that's a peak fucking hit right there. Will McDonald the fourth for the Jets, CeeDee Lamb for the Cowboys, Jerome Ford for the Browns, Devon Witherspoon for the Seahawks on the Pulsar. Roshan Johnson for the Bears, Jacoby Myers for the Jaguars, Taysom Hill on the Ray Wave for the Saints, and Ty Felton for the Vikings rookie. Last pack of the break. I don't expect anything crazy because we just had that from this box, but we can wish. Almost as good as that auto. You're right. I bet the auto is worth 301 and that card's worth 300. Keenan Allen for the Chargers, Blake Corum for the Rams, Christian McCaffrey for the 49ers, and Brian Robinson Jr. on the pigskin refractor for the 49ers. What a great break, I'd say. 3 hangers, 3 blasters, and we pull an auto, a Travis Hunter Urban Legends, and a Bucky Irving teal to 199 on the throwback. What a break. I'm going to be posting these hits on Instagram. Make sure you follow me, prozac.ig. Get you tagged in there. And then I'm going to sort and sleeve everything later. I appreciate the support and you guys jumping in and hanging out. I had a lot of nice hits, I think, between the 2 breaks. Might have some more boxes in the coming days. bear with me a little bit on the shipping. I'm gonna have everything packaged, but I do work this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so I'm gonna try and get them out sometime tomorrow. But if not, it will be Monday. Uh, so I appreciate everybody bearing with me on that front. And then my light kicked off again. Again, thank you for guys for hanging out. Enjoy the rest of your night. We'll raid another small football one here. Who's got this guy's got 32. We'll jump in him.